Hey guys, welcome back. I hope everyone doing great. In today's video, I'm going to discuss what are the gadgets I'm using for my college life. So what are gadgets I'm using my college to have productive day in my college life, guys. So I want to cover all the gadgets which I'm using in my college life, guys. Let's get started. So if a person who want to start a college career, like if you're first year student you're going to college right now. If you didn't watch I have made one video on the gadgets which I said college student. I have given link in icon, guys. So do watch that video. So it might be helpful for the what are things you need to buy before getting to college, guys. Now let's get into video, guys. Yes guys, the first thing in my list is the night lamp, guys. So you might be saying light lamp. So you might be having question what the rest of light lamp. So when having night lamp is a very beneficial for college student, guys. So you might be working at a room, you might be working at a hostel, you might be working at a home alone. So sometimes whenever people coming and sitting at room, sometimes people coming and sleeping at your room. So if you have a night lamp, so it will be useful to work for you so that no one can disturb because of the work, guys. So I always prefer we should not, no one should disturb because of us, guys. That's the reason that I used to use night lamp every time. As I said before, in my room tour, so whenever my dad and sister come sleep with me, I just use night lamp to work in my desktop, guys. So I would recommend as college student you should have a night lamp, guys. So even in hostel rooms, if you're staying in a hostel, if you have a night lamp, it will be beneficial for two and you have roommates, guys. So you can use the night lamp, you can work so that you need to start main light. You don't need to use the main light so that no one can disturb you. So this is a gadget I'm using, this night lamp, guys. So the night lamp cost around 200 rupees, just 200 rupees. So investing 200 rupees is not big deal for a college student. So you can buy it, guys. So I will giving link in description, guys, so you can use those links and you can buy these gadgets, guys. So this is the first thing in our list. And moving on to next one, guys. So you might be asking if you're a student, ask me if you were participating in many events when you're in your cultural and inter-college event. So when you're going to events, you need to have a backup for the battery, guys. So I have these two power banks. So it's a Redmi one and then Zebronic. So I have two power banks. So why two power banks? That I used to participate in hackathons a lot, guys. In my college days, so I miss the college days because of lockdown scenario. I badly miss the college days, guys, because in college I used to participate in heavy number of hackathons and events. So in my first year, we are like team of 4 members. So we just used to participate in all kind of event, guys. So in my first year, I guess for around I participated even maximum 10 events I passed in first year itself. So whenever I go to hackathons, I used to stay over there for 2 nights, so 2 days, 48 hours hackathons. Sometimes I used to stay over 3 days. So the time if you have a power bank, it's beneficial for you. So why? Because in case if some emergency calls you need to attend. So if you don't have the battery in your phone, it's going to be heck for you, guys. So that's the reason I used to carry 2 power banks. So both the power banks 20,000 mAh power banks. So I have 2 power banks, guys. So if a college student, I would recommend you should have a power banks, guys. So it's an external field. So even if a student asks me, you participate in many inter-college events, hackathons, you should compulsory have this power bank, guys. So link in description, you can use that link, you can buy this power bank, guys. Moving on to next one, the headsets. So previously I was using bulky headset, so which has a ring over there. So I lost that headset, so I just bought simple headset. So every student might be having the headset. So I would recommend just go for a good quality of headset, guys. So you might be spending just 100 rupees, 200 rupees just headset, local brand headset. So within 2 months you will be getting destroyed those headset, guys. So if you can buy, so this is this board company is noise cancellation headset, guys. So I would recommend you can go for noise cancellation headset. As I said before, if you're working in a room, so instead of using speakers, you can use this headset so that sound will come to you only, no one can disturb because of you. So this is a third thing I'm using in my college day, the productive college day in my life, guys. So this is a third thing in our list. Moving on to fourth thing, guys. So this is a mobile phone. So you might be, when I say mobile phone, you might be have two things in your mind, whether go for Android or Apple. So I would say if you're a person who loves to take photo shoots, so who wants a phone for long durability, you can go for Apple, guys. Trust me, guys, Apple has the best camera quality when compared to the Android phones, guys. So if you're camera lover, if you're you want phone to be last for long time, you can go for Apple. So I don't have any experience of using Apple, so I read few articles in Quora. So that's the reason I'm sharing, because I didn't use of Apple, guys. So my friend used to use Apple, so I had experience of using my friend phone. That's the reason I'm sharing it to you. So if you're a person who just want to download all kind of apps, and if you want all kind of multitasking work, you can go for Android, guys. So my phone is M30s Samsung. So it's been 1 year, I guess, I got this phone. Before I was using a Nokia 1.0, it's a small phone. I won't invest much on mobile, guys. So even my advice is if you have money, you can go for like iPhones and those my Apple phone, guys. So if you don't have money, just don't waste the money, guys. So even I won't recommend as a college to go for my iPhones. So instead of that, you can spend that money in investing some stock market and share market, guys. So I would recommend like 10,000 is more than enough for like getting phone, guys. So it is the like M30s. So I bought this phone for I guess like 12k. So I bought in a like Amazon sale offer in last year. I guess I got this phone. So it's a good phone overall. I can like, even I'm shooting some videos using the phone. So sometimes I use shoot one mobile. It's a 131. It's my sister mobile. So it is a like mobile I'm using for my day-to-day tasks. So the 8GB RAM and 128GB storage, guys. So you can go for it. Link in description. You can use that link. You can buy this mobile, guys, if you want to buy. So as I said before, investing 10k is more than enough, guys. So I have a lot of application here. Even sometimes I just store the files here. So like college stuff and then some kind of notes, some quick notes I just store here. Sometimes I use sticky notes, my paper. Sometimes I use a mobile phone to store the notes, guys. There's a 4th gadget in our list, guys. Moving on to next one, like wireless mouse, guys. So I know like you might be laugh at me why I'm saying wireless mouse. So when you are going for presentation, let's say you are going for some hackathon, some events that are going where you want to like present something. At a time like you cannot go and like use your mouse, and you cannot like, let's say if you're like presenting, you are like presenter over there, you cannot go like you cannot go over there like a board over there, and you cannot click those mouse, guys. If you have the mouse, you just like stand one place and you can just use the mouse for getting the things done, guys. So like if let me share my example. Like in my first year, like I had like hackathons where whenever I go to hackathons, we used to present the like our project to the like in like faculties and then like event heads over there. So while presenting the screens over there, like we cannot go and like keep on like use the mouse like which is placed far away from the screen. So if you have the mouse, you can just like click here and like we can just stand one position, we can click there, and we can even point using my palm hand. I can use the point, those important key points I can highlight using mouse, guys. That's the reason I just used to carry this wireless mouse wherever I'm moving out for events, hackathons, etc., guys. So I said like if you like participate in many events, so wireless mouse is like essential thing for you to buy, guys. So these are like 15 in our list. Final thing in our list, laptop. So like you have seen my like review on laptop. If you didn't watch that video, link in icon and do watch the video, guys. So I'll just discuss all the things about laptop in that video. You can go and watch the video. If you like laptop, you can go for it. So it's iMac, like it's a MacBook Air, guys. So it's 8GB RAM and 8GB RAM, like 256 variant laptop. So when it comes to laptop, like I said before, let's say like if you're engineer, especially if you're engineering student, laptop is essential thing for you, guys. Why? Because like instead of like only academics, you might be having some presentation work, some assignments, some if you're a computer science student, you need to develop applications for mini projects. You have lots of stuff to do, guys. So for that thing, laptop is essential thing as a scholar student, guys. So even you might have like what kind of variant can I go for laptop? I would recommend laptop which have any 8GB RAM. It's more than enough for it. As a college student, you can go for it, guys. So like 8GB RAM is more than enough. So even like I said before, like if you're planning to buy like high end, like if you're planning to invest 70k for buying Windows laptop, instead of 70k you can add 20k more, and you can go for the MacBook, the basic model which I had, guys. So you can go for it. So as a college student, like laptop is essential thing, guys. So I would say like if you're getting into college, just get the laptop, guys. So like let me share my example, guys. In my first semester, like I had an internship at the IIT Research Park. When I joined university, I didn't even had laptop, guys. So I just faced so many struggles over there. But I used to borrow laptop from my friends. Sometimes I used to borrow from like our working employees over there. So it's a struggle for me. I used to waste time over there by asking laptops. I used to wait a long time. So like if you're whenever starting a college, just go for it, get the laptop, guys. So you have EMI options, you can use EMI options. Instead of paying whole amount of time, you can use EMI options, guys. So this is the 6th thing in our thing. And the final thing in our list is, guys, the storage devices. The final thing in our list is storage devices, guys. So like before I was using hard disk, guys. So now after getting this MacBook, I'm storing all my data in my old laptop, Acer. So Acer laptop. So whenever going for meetings, I used to carry this storage pen drives, guys. As I said before, like when you're presenting some screen, you should have some storage where you just need to copy all the files on a laptop, and you just need to project that in the like hackathon screen, guys. So that's the reason I used to carry this storage device every time whenever I carry to some events. So even for like day-to-day college, whenever going to college, I used to carry this pen drive. So sometimes we might like have some kind of note savings task, and sometimes we have been having some presentations. So as a required thing as a college student, you should have at least 8GB pen drive with you every time, guys. So these are the things I'm using for my college life to have a productive day. So like if you didn't have anything, you can go for it, buy, guys. I will give you a link in description, you can use the link and go for it, guys. So that's it for today's video, guys. We'll meet you soon. Bye.